Alright, so I needed to post something this month, so I decided I should do a little story time with a speed paint in the background. And I'd like to talk about a person who's very dear, close to me. Oh crap, this is the part where I have to come up with a new name for him. Jacob Marstellar, okay? So this kid has to be the worst person at our school, or he was the worst person at our school until he got expelled. More on that in a bit. So, story number one here. So our school hosts this thing every year for Halloween, where it's like this big 3-hour event where half the event's a carnival, where you play games and stuff, like you do at a carnival, and the other half is, like, it's a dance, but only the middle schoolers can come to it, because we're cool, I guess? I don't know, but, so, as you can clearly tell I'm not using the script, because I think it's funnier not to use the script. So, you know that, like, harpy hair thing? Or whatever it's called. So, my sister kind of had an OC or something, or she made cosplay inspired by harpy hair, or whatever it's called. And it was pretty cool. It kind of had, like, it's very, like, kind of just Therian core, She had, like, a mask and everything. So, and knowing children, there was the risk that they were going to bully her and call her a furry and stuff. But, you gotta be yourself and stuff, so yeah, she went, with her costume. I was 1,000 times worse. I dressed up as Matt Pat. I am stupid. But, anyway, so yeah, I completely separated from my sister, because who wants to hang out with their sibling? That's gross. And then, like, one of my friends comes up to me, and she just goes, "Bro, your sister got assaulted!" What? So, apparently, Jacob Marstellar, he, pounced on her, kinda tore off her mask, called her a furry, threw it on the ground, and stomped on it. And all his friends were kind of off in the distance, they were horrified. She's like, "Bro, what'd you do that for?" And, so my sister's, like, crying and stuff, because this, little, piece of poop just, bullied her, just assaulted her, and so, Camilla's friends organized a manhunt to hunt down old Jacob Marstellar. And, I was not there, because I was stupid, but, from what I heard, yeah, they tried to, like, hunt him down, and he was off hiding somewhere. He and his friend just kind of ran away. Oh, and also his friends turned on him. And, helped them in the manhunt. And they told, like, one of the vice principals about the whole situation, and then the police got involved. So the police and a bunch of children were hunting down Jacob Marstellar, who I guess ran to his house, and then they caught him. And he got a suspension or something, I don't know. But, story 2. So he didn't actually do anything bad, but he said a lot of very, interesting things. So, he was, like, back in trimester 2 of this year, he, was the TA for my, PE class. I don't know how we managed to become a TA, of all people, but, yeah, he was our TA and stuff, and, oh my gosh, like, he would, like, walk into the gym, like, for, like, a week, he'd walk into the gym, and he'd just say the most, interesting things. This kid also talks like he is drunk and high at the same time. Okay. So, like, I remember one time he walks in the gym and he's like, "Alright, teacher's gone today, so I'm the teacher. I want y'all to go out on the track and run 2 laps. We're which that was a little interesting. But it gets real funny when I guess one week he had a Fortnite tournament to look forward to over the weekend, and he just walks into the gym one day and he's like, "All right, after school today, I'm going to Chipotle. I'm gonna buy 2 burritos. It's gonna be so good. Then I'm going to Walmart. I'm gonna get their rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna take off the skin. I'm gonna put cheese in the skin. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. It's gonna be so good. And then I'm going to Target to get like a Fortnite gift card or something." I forgot what he said there, or didn't really hear what he said. And then I'm gonna go and make some tea. Yeah, gonna mix it up. I'm gonna drink it. It's gonna be so good. And then I'm gonna mug all of you. It was wild, man. And then the next day he's like, "So I'm gonna win a Fortnite tournament tomorrow. Gonna get you all cupcakes." And goes up to one of our classmates. I'm gonna call her Max, I guess. He's just like, "What's your favorite cupcake?" She's just like, I thought she was gonna be weird enough to just answer the question like it was the ordinary question asked by any other ordinary person. And she's like, "I don't know, chocolate chip." And I'm like, I forgot what he said after that actually, but it was just like, stupid, man. This kid is just wild. But yeah, that's about the funniest thing he did in PE. And I forgot when this was, but I think it was about halfway through the school year. But like one day, we're all gonna go eat lunch and stuff, and one of the kids at our table was like, "Jacob Marstellar, he got suspended!" And we're all so excited, because like, this little turd has been causing us so much pain over the years, and he did something that not only warranted a suspension, but also could have potentially gotten him expelled. So he I guess had a TikTok account where he AI generated adult content of our dean of students and one of our vice principals. And I heard like some people kind of talked about like, "Oh my god, I actually saw that account." I don't have TikTok, but so I haven't seen it, but like that just insane to me. And we were all kind of excited for a moment because like, yeah, he's finally getting expelled. We were gonna have a party to celebrate that. But no, he was in school suspension and stuff, and then they let him out. Like, dude, that's like illegal, Like, you can't just AI generate adult content of the staff at the school and get away with it. The fact that that was the vice principal and the dean of students weren't severely offended by that they just didn't expel him right away. It's just kind of crazy. And he was in and out of in-school suspension, and I just kind of noticed that he's just gone. And yeah, I think from what I can tell, they finally expelled him. This kid was crazy. But from what I heard, of course, he has a terrible, terrible home life. But that's not to give him an excuse to generate porn. But yeah, he was a very special kid. Very, very interesting person. But what can I say? Having him around is equal parts terrible and entertaining. Also, I still need to actually figure out what my other speed paint's gonna be, but the first one was a drawing I made for my friend, and the other two are my OCs, first as children and then as adults. One of the characters is actually a child, but I decided that I want to, yeah, I wanted to draw them as an adult, and the other character, the second guy, little Rexy Poo, yeah, old Rexy Poo is, yeah, he's an adult in the main story. I just like drawing him as a dumb little baby. Alright, well, that was this month's video. We all know it's terrible.